Welcome, welcome. How are we? I hope we're great. Today we're looking at foods for lumbar spondylosis. Today we're going to be talking and showing you practically foods for lumbar spondylosis. I'm not cooking today, but you're going to be seeing a lot of foods, okay, that can help with lumbar spondylosis. Thank you for joining me. If you've joined me live, just greet so I can welcome you to this afternoon's broadcast. And if you're watching replay, you can just put #replay and still greet me so I can welcome you to this afternoon's broadcast. Welcome, welcome to every one of us. Okay, so today, like I said, we're going to be looking at foods for lumbar spondylosis. Okay, so you're all highly welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to share. Help me to share. Let's share to friends, family members. Let's share to everyone so that they can join us this afternoon as we look at these foods. Okay, these foods are not just for lumbar spondylosis per se. It's also very good for people who are at their middle age. Okay, if you're at your middle age, this food is also very, very good for you. What we're going to be looking at today, very, very good for you. And also, if you're having any form of arthritis, you need to add this food. You know what I normally tell people is a little here, a little there, and then you're on your way to a better lifestyle. Just a little here and a little there, and you're on your way to a better lifestyle. Don't say, oh, will this do it? Yes, I know that just taking it once, just taking a little bit of it might not do the magic, okay? But when you're consistent, these things get into your bloodstream and they are dominant. And then they'll begin to do the work little by little, little here, little there, until you adjust yourself, okay? So it's always good. There's something about diet. Even medical doctors, medical practitioners, they are all beginning to note it, and everybody is talking about lifestyle changes now. So remember, it's all comprehensive. It's not just one way, okay? It's not just one way. Like I always tell us, you have to add it up. Exercise for better health, exercise for lumbar spondylosis, add diet for lumbar spondylosis, lifestyle changes, and a little here and a little there, and then you're yourself. Okay, so you're highly welcome to this afternoon's broadcast. If you join me live, you can greet and help me to share. Hello, Abiodun Janet. Thank you. Oh, you're happy to join me today. I'm happy to see you. Long time. How are you, Janet? Bless you. Faith Augustina Adeku, hello. Oh, you are all my top fans, okay? Thank you for joining me. I know some of you have been following for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. I can see 3, which means it's like 3 years for both of you here now. If you join me live, like I said, you can greet, so I can welcome you to this afternoon's broadcast as we look at lumbar spondylosis, okay? The food for lumbar spondylosis. We all know that spondylosis, like I always say, is a degenerative condition, okay? It's because it comes from wear and tear, and it can result to the loss of your normal spine function. Anytime we talk about spondylosis, we are talking about the spine function, okay? And the spine structure, all right? So although age is the main factor, is the major factor, there are also individual differences that exist in the location and rate of degeneration, okay? Like I talked about occupation being one of it, lifestyle being the other one. Spondylosis is generally a degenerative condition of the spine that can affect your cervical. When we talk about cervical spondylosis, your neck, your thoracic spondylosis, your midsection, and then your lumbar, which is the back, okay? And lumbar, many people also call it lower back aches, okay? Now, the musculoskeletal system is another name for locomotor system, okay? When we talk about that spine, the locomotor system is made up of skeletons, tendons, cartilage, skeletal muscles, ligaments, joints, and other connective tissues, okay, that make up this whole place we talk about. I showed it to us on Monday. Now, the health of your locomotive system, the health of your spine, your spinal health, is significantly influenced by calcium, phosphorus, vitamin D, variety of hormones, nutrition, and emotional factors, okay? So that's why health, when we talk about health, we talk about comprehensive health. Now we are talking about emotional factors also, meaning that your psychology, your mental health is all involved also. Several things can go wrong in this system. Okay, your locomotor system, several things can go wrong because of the delicate balance between these elements. Okay, the balance between your vitamins, your minerals, your hormones, emotional factor, and nutrition. When we talk about micro and macronutrients also, there should be a balance, a good balance for all this. So for example, if you have calcium deficit, okay, if you're not getting enough calcium, and remember as women, we lose calcium when we go through our menstrual period. We lose calcium during pregnancy because of the hormonal changes. We also lose calcium during perimenopause and menopause time. Okay, so deficit of calcium can weaken the bone matrix as a whole, and that's why one of the symptoms of menopause or perimenopause is osteoporosis. Okay, so when there is a weakening of your bone matrix, okay, it can come because of imbalance of calcium. It can also be calcium phosphorus ratio. When there is an imbalance in that system, it can induce demineralization of your bone. So the minerals in your bone will begin to reduce when you have that unhealthy balance between calcium and phosphorus. And to keep our bones and our joints in good shape, a proper diet must be followed. A proper diet must be followed. Okay. Hello, Juliet. Juliet Brave, you're welcome. Let's share. Let's share out this video. We all need it. We all women, we all need it. We need balanced diet. Okay. So when we talk about what we're going to be talking about today, the following should actually be consumed for managing spondylosis. I'm going to be talking about a lot of these minerals, these foods that should be consumed. Okay, you need a balanced diet that will contain fruits, vegetables, protein, vitamin D, omega-3 as fatty acids. Very, very important, because this can help to improve your bone health and reduce inflammation. And again, for people who are prone to arthritis, spondylosis, one thing you must make sure you do to yourself is to reduce inflammation. Anything that causes inflammation, you have to run from it and go away from it. Now, fruits and vegetables are among the best providers for vitamin C. And vitamin C will promote the growth of cells, the cells that make your bones. Moreover, fruits and vegetables appear to improve bone density also. And this is also referred to as bone mineral density when we talk about bone density. Okay. So the amount of calcium and other minerals in our bone is measured by their bone density. And remember, osteoporosis is when you have very light or low bone density. And that's one of the things that come with age, for us women especially. Also, protein will help to shape cells and drive chemical processes. Okay, and these are also known as building blocks of the body. Okay, they also develop and repair skins, muscles, and bones. Protein. And remember, one of the major protein in our body is collagen, and I've already told us that as we age, we lose 1% of collagen every year. So at the age of 25, from age of 25, you start losing like 1%, and it starts increasing by age. In fact, they found out that people who are like 50 years, they've already lost 50% of collagen production in their system, so they need help. People who are 70 years, they've lost like 70% of collagen. They need help. And that's why supplementation of collagen is very, very important for us. See the heavy load they did here for me. For where? How did you pack it like that? So we must eat wholesome sources of protein to meet our body's requirements, including dairy products, okay, healthy like yogurt, fish. Fish is absolutely very, very well. Poultry, lean, turkey, like the breast of turkey as you age, the breast of chicken as you age, legumes like beans, okay. And when you're taking these things, try to get variety. Like right here in my house, I have different types of beans. I have kidney beans, I have black beans, I have brown beans. Okay, I don't really like white beans. I would have also gotten white beans so that you have a variety of them, peas and things like that. Okay, Whole grains, when you're taking anything, make sure you're taking them in whole grains. Nuts, vegetables, corn, broccoli, things like that, asparagus, wedu, and all those, okay? But one main thing we need is vitamin D. Most of the body functions, particularly our bones, depend on vitamin D. And calcium is also absorbed by our bodies through the gut, which is also then transported to our bloodstreams. And vitamin D aids in controlling the level of phosphorus and calcium in the body, which helps to build our bones. So vitamin D is very, very well. That's why I always tell people, anytime you're buying your calcium, make sure your calcium has vitamin D. Our calcium has vitamin D in it. If you look at the nutritional, the nutritional facts of our calcium, it has vitamin D. So having this, then you're also sure of phosphorus balance in it. But certain foods contain vitamin D, which needs to be consumed for our daily bone health. And you need around 1,000 international units of vitamin D. That's 1,000 IU. So anytime you're getting it, make sure you get enough. Like if the vitamin you're taking now, they say vitamin D or calcium, like this one now, calcium, the calcium here, we have 1,000 milligram, vitamin D, we have 1,000. So you have enough for the day with the daily dosage that you need, okay? So very, very good for you. All right. So you can also consume like oranges, juices that are fortified with vitamin D, mushroom. All these are also foods that can give you vitamin D. Another very, very important vitamins or elements that we need is omega-3 fatty acids. They are very, very crucial components of our cell membranes in the body, and they have impacts on how our cell receptors work. Okay, and we have a fantastic omega-3 in our active sea. They serve as the starting point for the production of hormones that control inflammation. Okay, they work on your arterial wall, the contraction and the relaxation of your arteries. Okay, and these are really, really necessary fats, and you have to obtain them from meals, and you also have to obtain them from supplements. Okay, food that have omega-3 are like salmon, fish, trout, mackerel, nuts, some nuts from like walnut, flax seeds, flaxseed oil. Like here, I also have my flaxseed. Okay, when I'm making my smoothies, I make sure I get my chive seed and my flaxseed. This is my flaxseed. My cereal, my smoothies, when I finish making them, I add my flaxseed before I take them. Flaxseed also helps you to get some vitamins, okay, and omega-3 fatty acids in them. All right. So also you have to be careful about antioxidants. Antioxidants are one of the things that you need because our bodies are going through oxidation every day. Antioxidants or food that have antioxidants will neutralize the unstable molecules which are called free radicals. And these free radicals, we obtain them from so many stress, environment, and things like that. So antioxidants will protect the body from these harmful effects of free radicals. And these free radicals are the things that actually cause diseases like cancer, vision loss, heart issues, and antioxidants also help to control inflammation. Remember, I told you that you need to be very, very careful about inflammation. Antioxidants are abundantly in fruits. That's why you need fruits. You need vegetables. You need whole grains. And the better way of eating them is eating them fresh so that you can get all the qualities that these foods can give to you. One thing I must just say here before I continue is to avoid processed foods if you're having spondylosis. Avoid foods that are processed. Avoid saturated fats. Avoid excessive salt. Avoid sugar entirely. Salt, you can just take a little, but I tell you, sugar, leave sugar. Because intake of these food, saturated food, processed food, sugar, and salt will increase inflammation and worsen your spondylosis symptoms, okay? And then chemically processed foods frequently just have artificial and refined ingredients with minimal nutritional value. They're not really giving you anything. So chemical sweeteners, colors, and flavoring are frequently added to this processed food. Okay, so they are unhealthy, they are not supposed to be ingested. Some of them have, when you take some of these processed food, so much salt, you wonder what is happening. So much added sugar, so much saturated fat. Because one thing that food processing people know, manufacturers, they know that some of these things are addictive and they are sweet to the tongue. So when they put it in the food, you will tend to go back to them again. Okay, and again, they are low in vitamins, and most of them, they don't even have dietary fibers again. And some of these processed food include like cheese products, pizza, cake, pastry, frozen meals, instant noodles, all these noodles you eat. You can give it to children because they just need to fill their belly, but I tell you, there's no nutrient in it. And usually, if you're a good mom and you're giving your children some of this processed food, make sure you have a good fruit, apple beside them, mango. See my Zaria mango, fat like this. I used to have this tree in my house. I'm looking forward to planting it again. Now it used to be far bigger than this, maybe like double. So you need to put fruits beside it for the children so that they can have it. Okay, so a healthy spine needs healthy food. For you to maintain a healthy spine, you need healthy food to maintain a healthy spine. Okay, and also to maintain a healthy posture and a healthy strength. So, and these foods are good for our body, and we need to know what the foods are so that our spine will be strong. And I'm going to be listing all those foods to you today. Okay, vegetables. I'm going to start with vegetables. Vegetables are healthy, but green leafy vegetables are rich in various vitamins, rich in magnesium, rich in iron, rich in this calcium we're talking about. And these nutrients are beneficial for bone growth and neurological health. And remember, when we talk about our spine, we're talking about bone health and neurological health. Okay, all these green vegetables are also very rich in antioxidants that can boost your immunity and are ideal, okay, for people who are recovering from spinal injury, people who want to prevent spinal issues, people who are having lumbar spondylosis, cervical spondylosis, or thoracic spondylosis. Okay, like I plucked some vegetables from my garden today, just to tell you one of the ways you can have this thing. Even if you're living in Lagos, please get your buckets that you're not using again, that are broken. Even bags of cement are enough. One day I'm going to take us out to my garden. You can actually plant in bags of cement. Make those bags, since they are vegetable, you don't need them very big. You can sew the bag of cement. Let me have one bag of cement. I think I saw one in the kitchen one time. Or just give me one nylon. Let me show them what I mean. One nylon from there. So I'll show you what I mean, how you can plant all these vegetables. Okay, she has seen because I saw one when I was washing this morning. Okay, so let me just give you one trick, okay, or one tip. Don't worry. Like if you have this bag of cement, you can use it to plant vegetable, even if you're living in a flat, in your little frontage. Sow it here, okay? Put it like horizontal and stitch it here. So when you stitch it here, then you cut it into two equal parts. You cut it into two equal parts from here to here. And then you put sand inside both and put the two beside themselves. You can just put a wedu seed inside, peppered leaves inside. And I tell you, like, this ewedu is from my garden. See how fresh it's looking. I told them to pluck. Instead of them to pluck the whole leaf tree, they just plucked leaves. See how fat and how lovely they are looking. They are from my garden. And I tell you, this is just like, let me see, how long did they plant this? This is like 1 month. Yes, like 6 weeks. I think this thing was planted 20. Okay, yeah, is March, April, March to April. Yes, this is like 6 weeks old. Because I can remember the day, is it even up to 6 weeks old? Maybe like 1 month. So yes, it's like 1 month, because I remember that the day they brought the ugu for me, like this my ugu, this ugu now, the day they brought back the ugu seed was 25th of March. And then we didn't plant it until after like a week, 2 weeks after. So 25th of March, 2 weeks after is sometime in April. So it's like 1 month. All these leaves are 1 month and I'm already harvesting them. What are you waiting for? And it's not just about the amount you buy them in the market, it's about the freshness. See how fresh they are. So you use your cement bag like I've shown you, put sand inside, manure sand, inside. You don't even need any fertilizer. Get ewedu seed, get ugu seed, okay? These vegetables are very, very rich in vitamins, magnesium, iron, calcium. Very good. From my garden also, I plucked this bitter leaf. This bitter leaf is also like they cut them like a month ago and they've all come out again. Fresh fat. You wash them a bit and they are okay. Okay? Water leaf, of course, that one, that water leaf doesn't even take time to come up. All these are from my garden. So, and then I also have scent leaf, very, very fresh. All these things are all fresh vegetables. And of course, moringa. I'm going to be talking about them, okay, one or two, okay, today. So right here in my hand, I already have 6 different types of vegetable. And remember, if you want to have your normal portion a day, 5 is your portion, 5 different types of vegetable. But the darker ones are richer in nutrients, okay? Like you have your ugu. Ugu is dark, ewedu, okay? Bitter leaf. They are very, very rich in nutrients, okay? All right, so they are also rich in antioxidants and can boost your immunity, and they are very, very ideal for you. If you are abroad, spinach, kale, broccoli, they are very, very good to keep your spine and your tissue very, very healthy, okay? Green leafy vegetables. And again, moringa leaves. Moringa leaves, okay, possesses neuroprotective properties, and it will help also in managing nervous disability and paralysis. Okay, this is because of the its antioxidant properties, and it might also help to reduce hypoxia that appears in neurological disorder. Moringa leaves are very, very important. Usually I cut them, I dry them, and I keep them, and I add them up a lot to food and smoothies. Moringa is also very, very good for you. Now, the next group of food is fruits. Fruits that are bright and dark in color are excellent source of nutrients, like blackberries, strawberries, blueberries, okay, watermelon, oranges, mangoes. They are very, very high in vitamin C and antioxidants, and they protect your tissue and remove toxins from your body. They also help to prevent spinal and central nervous system damages, okay? Like here, I have my apple. Can you see when they talk about bright colors or very dark colors? I have my apple here. I have my mango, okay? Cucumber, very good. I have my radish. This is white radish. You can also have your red radish. I have banana. This banana is also from my garden. Okay, sometimes I boil the dark one. Sometimes I make amala with the dark one, the unripe, very, very unripe ones. Okay. All right, so all these are very, very good for you. Okay, let me greet people who have joined me. I've not, pardon me, I'm rushing to make sure that I keep to time. I've greeted Abiodun, I've greeted Faith and Juliet. Princess, you're welcome. Oluwa Fadekemi, welcome. Esther, how are you, Esther? Esther is one of my mentoree, my global influencer. She's a spice expert. So if you need spice, just private chat Esther. Esther will mix some spices depending on what you need the spices for. I'm also training her to make sure she shows love and helps people all over the world, okay? Olorun Toby, welcome. Eunice Balogu, welcome. Margaret, welcome. Chioma, welcome. Victoria Bassi, welcome. Margaret says, I'm happy to be with you on this broadcast. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you for joining us. We're happy to have you around. Onyinyechi Madu, welcome. Mariama, welcome. Babalola, welcome. Ed Ayan, welcome. I heard Sarah has come with her big love. I accept the love, Sarah. Sarah is watching from Italy. How is Italy, Sarah? The cold is gone. You're beginning to get ready for your summer. Enjoy you. Stella, how are you? Welcome, Stella. Good afternoon. Bola, welcome. Good afternoon. Okay. Esther says she has them in her garden. What do you have in your garden, Esther? Tell us the vegetables you have in your garden. And anyone here, if you have your home garden, tell us the vegetables you have in your garden or the fruits you have in your garden. Okay, let's see who wins. Tell us all the vegetables and fruits you have in your garden. Like me, I can tell you my own. I've shown you the 5 or 6 vegetables I have: bitter leaf, ugu, moringa, water leaf, ewedu, scent leaf. Okay, I have all these leaves in my garden. I have mango. I have fruits, almond. I have what else do I have there? Okay, my hand is failing me now. I planted yam. It has not come up. Oh my goodness! I have plantain. I have banana. I have sugar cane. Okay, all in my garden. Oh wow. All right, so let's go ahead and put what we have in our garden while I greet the remaining people. Hello Kalista, you're welcome. Good afternoon. Folakemi, Chuku, Shade, Oniku, welcome. Obi Ngozi, thank you, lovely to Tayo. Good evening, welcome. Ngozi Onwuchekwa, you love this. Thank you for joining us. Obi Nwafo, Abigail, welcome. Mabel, Anuko, welcome. Stella, you're fine. Thank you, Mabel. Good afternoon. Sending love to. All right, Esther says she has ugu, ewedu, bitter leaf, okra. Yes, I have okra too, Esther. Scent leaf, coconut, pawpaw, plantain. I have pawpaw too. I forgot those ones, Esther. Wow, Esther, that's lovely. You must live somewhere near the village like me. This is really lovely. It's good for you to go to your garden and you're picking these things fresh. That's the beauty about it. You know, one of the evenings, I made them black beans. We call it akidi. After making it, I'm like, oh, yam. I don't usually eat yam. So it was yam and it was very nice with yam. Then I'm like, what do I do to reduce the effect of the carbohydrate of the yam? So I went into the garden. I plucked ewedu, I plucked water leaf, I added a little moringa, I added scent leaf, and I cut everything and I made this lovely vegetable, and it was so nice with plenty onions. Okay, all right. Okay, another thing that could help is dairy products. Okay, dairy products like yogurt for our age, they are rich in rich source of calcium and vitamin D, and they also help to build and maintain healthy bones and prevent nerves injuries. Okay, like if you take, like today, I've taken a large cup of yogurt. I try to take yogurt every day. I don't take milk, but I take yogurt. And if I must take any milk, it has to be plant-based milk. These are my milk. Light ultra, either the chocolate or the vanilla, but I usually prefer the chocolate because of the cocoa inside. Remember that cocoa is very good for us at this age. Okay, so this, if I must take milk, this is what I take, because we don't digest animal milk. There's no need deceiving ourselves. But for plant milk, especially these ones that are very high in protein and soy, we can digest them. They are good for us. Okay, a glass of this every day can provide with the required amount of calcium to keep your bones healthy and reduce symptoms of osteoporosis for you. All right, so nuts are another thing. I didn't come out with my nuts today, I forgot it, but right there in my room I have cashew nuts, I have almonds, I have groundnuts. Okay, and once I travel abroad, I buy a mixture of nuts like pecans, basil, chestnut. I just mix all those nuts. Almond, for example, is full of fatty acids, full of calcium, magnesium, and vitamins. Almond is very, very good. Like my granola I took today, there's plenty of nuts inside. In fact, when I'm making my granola, oats is half, then the nuts are half. And I try to mix as many nuts as possible I can lay my hands. Usually the basic three I must add are cashew nut, groundnut, and almond. They must be in my granola, and then flaxseed and chia seeds in there. Okay, this help to fight inflammations and promote bone health. Seeds like flaxseed are rich in omega-3, okay, fatty acids, and they can help fight inflammation and injury. If you can't lay your hands on flaxseed, some people say, oh, your RTC is expensive. Do you know how much I bought this flaxseed? If you know, you will now appreciate this omega-3 that is even very, very affordable. Okay, all right. So again, protein rich plants are very good because the protein you get from plant is great for healthy spine. Absolutely important and very great. They tend to be better than the ones found in meat and animals, because the ones in animals may lead to inflammation, So you need plant protein, which you can get from flax seed, you can get from chai seeds, you can get from lentils, you can get from beans, and they are very, very good sources of and amount of protein, okay? And they also deliver much needed nutrients, okay? They have a variety of antioxidant minerals, vitamins, and more they can give you. Get your chai seed. I'm traveling soon, so I'm going to replenish all this by the time I travel. They are so expensive in Nigeria that when I look at the naira that buys them, I wait until I travel. Like this one, I think I had 3 parts of each. My last trip. This one is just what is remaining now. So when I travel, I don't look at shops for clothes and shoes. It's food though. Because that's the important thing now for me. Oh my goodness. Okay, salmon is also a seafood that can really, really be very good for you. Add salmon to your diet as often as possible. This fish is very, very good source of lean protein and omega-3 fatty acids, okay? It helps in improving bone and tissue health and can also help to combat inflammation. Salmon is delicious and it can be prepared in numerous ways. Anytime I travel, salmon is one of the fish I take. They are beginning to have them in Nigeria anyway, so you can actually have them. You know, the spine is a backbone of the body, and we need to ensure strong bones to support every move that we make. Inadequate intake of calcium and vitamin D puts you at a greater risk of bone fracture and conditions such as osteoporosis and osteopenia. When we call about osteopenia, that's the disease part of it, okay? So you actually need your omega-3, and salmon is good, and our active sea very, very good. No, when I talk about active sea, I'm not talking about using it for any healing or treatment. Is preventive measure. This is one of the supplements every middle-aged person should get. Active C, I'm telling you. It helps control your cholesterol level. It gives you better, good cholesterol level and reduces the bad cholesterol level. It helps even with your blood sugar. It helps also with your people who are having high blood pressure, prevention and management. Active C is fantastic. I tell you, I chew mine like what I don't know. I really, really love it. Okay. So now I've told you about dark leafy vegetables. They should be your favorite. Okay. They are anti-inflammatory punch, and I've told you about them. And then I've talked about dairy products like yogurt. Okay. Very high calcium, and they are very great for your health. And then I've talked so much about fatty acids, and I talked about small walnut, flaxseed, chai seed. Go ahead and get them. I also talk about whole grain carbs like wheat, oatmeal. They are also good for you. For your carbohydrates, take complex carbohydrates, not simple carbohydrates. They're absolutely very, very good for you. And the final thing is water, 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 water. Water is absolutely very good for you. Okay. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the love. I appreciate. Kalista says she has Vita leaf. Yam. You have yam? Oh, wow. Kalista has yam. She has ugu. She has orange. Water leaf in her garden. Wow. Who is winning today? We are going to count to Titus Omotaya says she has coconut, soursop. Oh my goodness. They cut my soursop. So the one I have now, they call it sweet sour. Abi sweet sop. It's so sweet that I don't even like taking it. You have papaya, that's purple. You have plantain, you have scent leaf, you have miracle leaves. It's true, I have miracle leaves. So I'm sure I'll beat all of us today. I must be the winner number one. When you write, I'll remember what I have. If you like, I can go and plot it for you. I'll show you that I have it. I have miracle leaves, okay? I have miracle leaves. Yeah, it's true. Anne says she has water leaf, ewedu, curry leaf. I don't have curry leaf. Okay, you have mint leaf. I want to plant mint leaf. Oh, it's true. I have to go and get mint leaf. I don't have mint leaf. I don't have curry leaf. I used to love curry leaves when I was a spinster doing my NYSC. I used to have it in the garden in the school where I worked. So we used to use it to bake stew. Oh yeah, everybody, tell me what you have. But if you don't have any, put none so that we will begin to advise you on what to do. What leaves do you have in your garden? Now remember, I said your garden doesn't have to be very large land like my own. Like I have up to 1 plot beside my house, and I'm using it for my garden. Okay, you don't have to have that. I'll show you what to do. Get a cement bag like that. Let's say that this is a cement bag. Okay, sew one side of it like this, keep it horizontal, sew here, and then cut it into equal half. That's your cement. Oh, imagine this is cement. Then pour sand and put it at one corner, and in 1 month, 6 weeks, at most 2 months, you'll be harvesting your vegetable, harvesting them fresh, especially if you can do this now, so that by the time you're harvesting, they have grown very well during dry season. You can just use water from your tap to water them, and you're having vegetable all here and there. Okay, very good. Mm. Grandma is watching us. She said my yam has come up. Don't worry. Maybe what we will do is next week Wednesday we will have this broadcast in the garden, so that I'll show you all my leaves, my garden, and everything. That's what we will do. All right. Esther says she also has miracle leaf. That's good. Blessing Said, welcome. Jacqueline, welcome. Evelyn, welcome. Mercy says good afternoon. She has ugu, water leaf, bitter leaf, pawpaw, coconut, oranges, mangoes, avocado. It's true, I also have avocado. As they are talking about it, I remember it. I have avocado, but they've not started fruiting. I have avocado. Local pear. I think I put local pear, but I don't know what happened to it. I planted local pear, but I don't know what happened to it. Soursop, moringa. You intend to plant St. Leaf as the rain progresses. Okay, Mercy, that's very good. Mercy, great. I'm also going to look for scent leaf. I'm going to tell them about this. Okay, no, I have scent leaf. It's curry leaves and basil that I'll try to get to plant. Okay, you take curry tea. Wow, that's good. Oh, Esther says she has pineapple too. Very good. Let's be remembering all the plants that we have. Oh. All right, so as we remember them, I want to talk about some of the spices that are good for spondylosis. Okay, so get these spices and add them up to your tea, add them up to your meal. One of them is cloves. Cloves are very, very good. Okay, now this is normal cloves, and then we have the blended one. You just blend them in bits. Don't blend so much, just blend a little, and then when you finish you blend more. I have plenty. I bought this is just a part. I bought a whole lot from Morocco in January. Okay, all right, because cloves will help to improve digestion, relieve cough and sore throat, relieve pain and inflammation. Remember, when we're talking about arthritis, we talk about inflammation. They are rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, and magnesium. So they are very, very good for your spinal health. They're also a very strong antioxidant, and they boost the immune system, regulate your blood sugar, and help increase your blood flow, improve your liver health, and relieve toothache and pain. I chew cloves every night before I sleep. The powder, I just add it to smoothie if I like, but I chew this. It's beside my bed. So I chew it every night before I sleep. Okay, another spice that is good is ginger. Ginger is very, very good because it also reduces inflammation. It helps with blood flow. It helps with immunity. It relieves stress, cough, cold. It helps with fertility, and also helps with weight loss. Ginger is another spice for lumbar spondylosis food, and also for arthritis generally. Another spice that is so good is turmeric. Now this is my turmeric from Morocco. You can see it in the bottle. Can't bring it out, but this is dried turmeric. Okay, it's anti-allergy, anti-cancer, antifungal, anti-inflammatory, antiviral. It heals wound fast, help controls blood sugar, immunity booster. It helps with digestion, with memory, with tooth decay, eczema diseases, arthritis symptoms, spinal issue, spondylosis issue. This is one of the spices you must add to your meal and your tea every day. Turmeric, absolutely important. If you're having arthritis, spondylosis, please buy plenty turmeric. Put it in your egg, put it in your vegetables, put it in your stew, put it in your food. Eat it every meal. You need turmeric for every meal. It's absolutely very, very important for you. It also helps with heart issues. It reduces the symptoms of depression. It's anti-aging. Okay, and it's a very good painkiller, and also protects your lung. Turmeric is the second very good, if not the most important, that you should have. Garlic is also there. Garlic is also very, very good for you. Also cinnamon. I have my cinnamon from Morocco here. I have two types of cinnamon here. So I have the desert cinnamon and then I have this normal cinnamon. Cinnamon is also very, very good for you. Get your cinnamon, get your cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper for those who are having arthritis, very good. Okay, very, very good for people who are having arthritis. Now, also I wanted to talk about beetroot, but time will not permit me. Add beet to your food. And then one other thing, relief thing they have is avocado pear seed. This is my mom's own that I took from her. Don't mind me. So this avocado pear, you will grate it, allow it to dry, and then you cut, you blend them. You can also use them for tea. They're also very good. You can add them up. And of course, our garlic. Has this stuff? Okay, and our garlic. All right. So it's good. I've already told us so many foods that you can add up. Okay, add up your radish. I already showed you the radish. Radish is very, very good. It is respiratory issues, for blood pressure, urinary issues, immune booster, bone health. Radish is very, very good for bone health. It also helps with clear skin. All right, so I will just greet us and then 703-515-1642 +234-703-515-1642. That's my WhatsApp number, and I'm going to pin it. And all those of us who wrote what we have, just chat me on my WhatsApp number now. I'm going to cross check to be sure that you wrote something, because I said if you have any plants in your house, write it here for me. And if you don't have, write that you don't have. Okay. All right, Abiodun says she has water leaf, vegetable, ugu, bitter leaf, yam, cassava. Esther says her avocado is just coming up inside the bag. Okay, that's good. It's true. I also have guava. I also have almond tree. All right, Winifred is watching. Ranti is watching. Alice is watching. Ngozi Omuchekwa says she has papaya, plantain, banana, local pear, mango, yam, cocoyam, miracle leaf, ugu water leaf, soursop, scent leaf, basil leaf. Hey, I love basil. Oh. Ngozi, where are you? Can you give me some basil? Ginger, oziza. Hey, I want oziza and otazio. You have turmeric too. Wow, Odala. Ngozi, where are you? Because Ngozi, chat me. Let's see how we can connect. I'm begging you, chat me, chat me, chat me. I'm also going to DM you, Ngozi, right now, because I need some of the things you have. I need oziza. If I can get oziza root, otazi root, basil. If I can also get them, or you tell me how you got them, so I can get them to turmeric. I would like to plant all these things. Oh, Ngozi, where are you living, Ngozi, that you have all this? Wow. Clinton Harry is watching. Elizabeth Obolu is watching. Okay. All right. Like I said, I've pinned my WhatsApp number. Just chat me if you have written something here so that I can give you a free ebook. Okay. Olori is watching. Margaret says, I don't have anyone yet, but from all I've seen so far, I will start from here. God bless you. Big kiss to you, Margaret. I love this. That's what we're talking about. Change. So use cement bag and put it in your frontage at your backyard. Because you're in a way, because we're going to chat. So let me see how I will get those things to myself. I beg. So who is putting here? If you have typed in what you have, the vegetables you have, the fruits you have in your garden, please chat me on my WhatsApp number so you can get your ebook. My staff are going to get it now. And once I stop this video, that's the end. If you're watching the replay, just put #replay and chat me on my WhatsApp number, and then you get your own free ebook. Okay, I'm going to give everybody my cucumber book. That book came from my cucumber plant. I don't have cucumber this year, but there was a year I planted cucumber and I had a lot of them, and I developed that book. So you have my book on cucumber. I'm selling it, but I'm going to give it to every one of us free. That might motivate you to go and plant cucumber too. All right. Thank you all for joining me. I deeply appreciate you all. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about our financial health. Make sure you join me. And make sure you join me to touch life all over the world using these amazing products, okay? These amazing products that can touch lives. If you want me to help you use your hobby, your talent to use these products to touch lives all over the world, chat me now on my WhatsApp number +234 703 515 1642. Thank you for joining me today. Love you all. Bye.